This is common knowledge by now. I know you guys have heard it all before. Don't chase them. And this is probably, you guys probably have heard this in excess, but well, hopefully, because you know what? Not everybody knows this, right? Hey, there's new people coming to my channel every single day, and maybe they never heard this before. But solid men, they don't chase women, okay? Because internally, they know that there's something wrong with that. There's something wrong. And a lot of guys, especially when they're younger, right? Especially when they're younger, they don't know any better because they've been, they just go off what they see on TV, right? And these stupid ass romantic comedies, which they internalize as real, and they think that chasing a woman relentlessly is going to win her over, right? This is the common theme that we've been seeing our whole lives is to win her over. You gotta win her over like she's some kind, you know what I'm saying? Like it's some kind of contest or something, or some kind of competition, which a lot of you guys, might think it is. In some aspects, maybe so. Everything in life is competition. But hey, look, when you're a solid dude, you're competition in women as well. But I'm gonna get into that. This is Tarek Talks. We solid men, right? Do not chase the ladies. We don't do that because the way the universe works, and I'm gonna take this metaphysical, I'm gonna take it even beyond just attraction. The way the universe works is the more you worry about something or the more you go after something, right? The more thirsty you are, whether it be women, money, whatever it is, the more you try to attack it and you worry about it too much, you're going to repel it. This is just a law of the universe. You repel what you relentlessly uh, chase after. Okay. Now, there's certain situations like, hey, look, if you want to be excellent and you want to self improve, yeah, you're gonna have to chase goals. Okay, you're gonna have to chase your fitness, your hobbies, whatever it might be. Like me, I make videos. That's what I chase. Okay. And that's what you should be chasing. See, there's nuances to life. There's uh little nooks and crannies. It's not black and white. There's balances to it. But when it comes to attraction, you're gonna throw it completely off balance when you're the one that's just pouncing on her. And a lot of guys have been programmed to do this. A lot of men, man, they've been programmed by so many factors, whether it be the media, right? We see all of these movies and we internalize them subconsciously to be true. And these movies, songs, whatever you want to call it, right? A lot of these rappers that y'all like to listen to, they be talking about we don't chase them and all that good stuff. Come to find out, they paid these chicks like a couple of racks to get intimate with. I'm not gonna get explicit, but you guys get what I'm saying, right? They paid them a couple of racks to get with them while they're over here talking about I don't chase this and I don't chase that, right? But that's not what I'm talking about. That's neither here or there. The thing about it is you guys have been programmed and you take it as it's real, whether you realize it or not, because when you're just sitting there, when you're just watching something, you know inherently that it's entertainment. You know it's just a movie, but your subconscious mind does not know that. So you're watching this stuff, you're listening to these songs, you're listening to these songs about a dude talking about I'm gonna drop a bag on that kitty, stuff like that, and you internalize it as real. So this is and a lot of guys really, what it really is, when it boils down to it, subconsciously, see, we're talking about subconscious and conscious. Subconsciously, they feel like they're lesser than. They feel like they're lesser than because you wouldn't have to chase somebody. You wouldn't have to try to prove yourself if you felt like you were on equal ground or better. Okay, it wouldn't appear to it doesn't. They don't think about it like that. A lot of guys that do a lot of chasing don't think about that. They're not like, oh man, I'm relentlessly chasing this chick and this is going to make me look bad. That's not their mind state whatsoever. Their mind state is, I'm going to win her over. She has to notice me. I got to convince her to like me. See, solid men, they don't think like that. And when I say solid men, guys, look, you could be a regular person and you could be solid. You don't got to drive a private jet. You don't have to roll around in $500,000 cars. If you can do that, more power to you. That's great. But you don't have to do none of that. You could just be a regular Joe Schmo and you could be a solid dude. It's your character. It's not your financial or monetary gains. It's your character that makes you solid. Now, if you have financial status on top of that, that's great. That's awesome. Right? But solid men, they don't see it like that. How they see it is that, damn, this is kind of embarrassing. Damn, I didn't hit this girl up, for the second time, or I shot my shot for the second time and she turned me down again. I'm not gonna keep doing it because it's gonna be embarrassing. It's gonna feel disrespectful to yourself. And that's how solid guys internalize it, that it's disrespectful to themselves. Because why would you keep going after somebody that doesn't want you? Right? A lot of guys, I've seen this firsthand, man. I've seen chicks show me their DM. Okay? I've seen them show me their DM, and a guy will literally send 5 or 6 DMs, and the chick didn't answer not one of them. Now, granted, she should be blocking this guy or she should be deleting it, but she likes the attention too much, and that's another topic. Okay? So both parties on this end are freaking losers. One is thirsty and the other one is thirsty for attention, basically. So it's a lose-lose situation on both ends. But point being is, a lot of guys, still a large majority, because not many people watch these type of videos, guys. Yeah, it's starting to grow. Don't get it twisted. It's starting to grow. It's starting to turn more, it's starting to, these type of videos are starting to elevate in the YouTube, especially with men, obviously. But for the most part, the majority of men, they do that type of stuff. Like DM a chick 6 times in a row and she ain't answered to not one of them, and still be like, oh, maybe this one is gonna be the magical spell. This is gonna be the magical text. No, this is the other 6 texts failed, but this is it right here. This is the one that's gonna get her. And it's because they don't respect themselves. They don't feel like they're on equal footing. They don't feel like they're on equal grounds. The only time where you have to prove yourself to something or somebody is if they're above you. That is just natural. That's just the way of the universe. Like, for example, a millionaire is not going to try to prove himself to a person, no knock on any profession. I'm just keeping it real, right? To a person that works in a fast food spot. He's not going to try to prove himself. He's not going to be like, oh man, McDonald's employee, look at me, right? Look at how cool I am. He's not going to be worried. Unless the millionaire has a serious self-esteem issue, right? But like I said, it's about your character at the end of the day, right? It's about your character at the end of the day. And I know I used a monetary example. And, like I said, I got to reiterate, this is just an example, just to kind of illustrate to you guys. But yeah, being solid is in your character. So with that being said, with you trying to prove yourself, it's like you're sending out a message that she's thinking to herself, okay, this dude probably has nothing to do, right? He probably has no life because all he does is text, all he does is call, all he does is watch all of my stories back to back. I'm loving the attention, but this guy is a loser. Because if you want to attract butterflies, you build your garden, right? You tend to your garden, so to speak, in a metaphorical sense. And what your garden is your body, the way you carry yourself, mannerisms, okay? Your confidence, all of that good stuff. That's the stuff, that's your garden, so to speak. And the butterflies, of course, are the ladies, but let's not narrow it down to that. It's everything else in life, finances, job, everything. When you improve, see, solid men, they tend to their garden. Their garden is beautiful, it's lush, it's got tomatoes, blueberries, lettuce, corn. Just a very lush garden. Now, the guy that is chasing, his garden is wilted, his garden is dying, the soil is bad, it got worms eating through the fruits and the vegetables. And the butterflies aren't going to gravitate towards that. Because the message you sending out is hey, look, I'm a grown ass man, okay? And I'm over here trying to be on the phone. I'm over here trying to get you out constantly every single day, which means I don't have anything else going on in my life. What this conveys to the chick and the universe is that you don't have anything going on in life. No hobbies, no gym. And guys, if I be using the gym a lot in my videos, you got to understand I'm coming where I'm coming from. Whatever your hobby is, insert that. Whether it's skateboarding, flying a damn kite, I don't care what it is. Solid men, they have stuff going on. They got stuff going on, whether it's their hobby, right? Their hobby might not be anything that's like making millions right now, but it's something that they love. It's something that they find joy in doing. It's something that keeps them preoccupied. Gym, fitness, a lot of, and I keep using this, guys, and honestly, for my intellectuals, a lot of these self-help books, a lot of these books that talk about self-development, they say stay in shape. Almost every single one that I have read will tell you to stay in shape. Stay in shape. Go to the gym. That's one of the best things that you could do for yourself. Solid men, they go to the gym. They work on themselves internally, whether it's through meditation, whether it's self-reflection. And then the right women will come to you when you have developed yourself. See, the same way that a lot of these guys act, the same way that they be chasing and stumbling over themselves and being simpy, that's a popular word, being a simp. A chick will act just like that towards a guy who works on himself, who's got himself established, who sits back and, hey, look, he'll go after the chick, right? He'll try to talk to her, offer his number or her number, and he'll make his move. After that, the chick is gonna start doing it on her own because that's just her nature. And if she's attracted to you, she's really gonna be attracted to the fact that you're not pressing her too much. You're different from the other guys. You are different from other guys in a sense that you're just chilling. You're not stressing. You're letting her come to you. Butterflies to the garden. And a lot of young ladies will disagree that it's in their nature to chase a man, but they know good freaking well. Okay, I'm gonna keep it PG because I don't want to get demonetized. They know good and well that they had a guy that they were super attracted to and they couldn't help themselves, and they were chasing this guy. They were going after this guy. They were trying to get his attention. They wanted him to come out. They were seeing what he was doing. They were hitting him up at 2 a.m. That's what happens to solid dudes. They're the ones that get pursued. It feels like it's an equal exchange. It's not like a one-sided type of deal where the guy is trying to put his best foot forward and is constantly getting rejected, but he still tries. Hell, with solid men, it might be the other way around. A lot of guys don't believe this, but it might be the other way around, to where he's the one that's telling chicks no. Whether it's because he don't find them attractive, or if he's in a relationship, whatever his deal is. So anyway, I hope this video helped y'all. Peace.